Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. So, I went the other day and looked at a tractor that I was thinking about buying, and then on the way back, I was driving my old Ford here, and on the way back, I had to drop the fourth gear to go down a hill, a steep hill that had a bunch of curves in it, and when I took my foot off the clutch pedal, well, it stayed on the floor. That's not good, right? That's bad. So, anyway, I don't know what I did with the broken pieces, but anyway, the little linkage that connects the clutch pedal to the clutch master cylinder broke. Not the plastic rivet, because I did away with that, but the other piece, the actual rod, it broke. And of course now I've lost it, but anyway. So I was going to take that rod and fix it, weld it back together or something, figure out a way to make it work. And anyway, in process of trying to fish it out, well, that went on. I pulled the guts out of the clutch master cylinder, so more fun stuff went on there, right? And anyway, moral of the story is that since I had all these fun issues, I acquired this box right here. If anybody needs to know, part number. So my master cylinder been leaking, clutch master cylinder been leaking for a long time anyway. So I've been putting this off because, well, brake fluid's cheap, and this thing's not particularly cheap, but it's way cheaper than I remember it being. So, way cheaper than I remember it being. So here we have it. We have the pre-filled, pre-bled clutch master cylinder and slave cylinder. Oh, and we're missing a piece that I thought would come with that. Oh wait, there it is down there. Haha, it's still in the box. Ah, come on. Anything else? Anything else? Better not be anything else. Alright, nothing else in the box. Great. So anyway, this is the piece that broke on me. Not the plastic bushing, but this piece right here. No, come on now. These things are crap. They just are. So anyway, this thing broke off right here and here. So that's what left me having to drive home in fourth gear 20 miles. That was fun. Made for a slow trip. But anyway, so tonight I was going to install this piece right here in there, like so. And then, like I said, I do things a little bit different here. I don't use the plastic bushing. There is a kit available. It's all over the place online. Figure out what I did with my stuff here. Okay then, I'll go find my parts. But anyway, there's a kit available online to do what I did. I just didn't use the kit, and it works out just as well in my opinion. So let me go find my bolt and what have you, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so anyway, there's my bolt. So what I did was I replaced this bushing with a bolt and a nut, and I just went right through this thing. It lasted me 2 years, or a little over actually, and the reason why it failed is because I had a regular thickness lock nut on the bolt, so it backed off. It wasn't on there tight enough to lock it. So anyway, of course, in order to do this, I had to take the little arm off that attaches to the clutch pedal. Let's see, the rod that crosses over the brake pedal from the clutch pedal, and then I just remove it and drill a hole with it to put that in there. But you know, this was, like I say, it's been, actually, hell, it was like 3 or 4 years ago when I did that. Anyway, whatever. So I don't know if I can set you guys and then crawl up in here where I can see too, but we're gonna try, I guess. It may not work, but we're gonna try. That might work. So anyway, we had to take, if I could see what I was looking at, that'd help. This piece, I don't know if you can see my finger or not, but anyway, that piece off, drill hole. Actually, I think I just punched the piece that bushing is supposed to clip onto out of it. And put it together. But anyway, this was a product of being at home and middle of nowhere, Nevada, USA, and this thing bushing gave up on me while I was let's see, on my way home one night, and had to go to work or something, had to do something the next day, but whatever. Anyway, I had to make it work, so that's what I came up with. Rather than ordering all that fun stuff, I just used that. It worked for a long time, so I'm gonna go with it's okay if you do that. This is an upgrade a little bit to what we have on the truck. This line is steel. It's a steel braided line. The other one is plastic and braided rubber. The plastic and braided rubber lines, everything seems to work out real well with them, as long as nobody gets wild haired and lets them float over and hit the manifold. If you do that, obviously that's a problem. So anyway, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna get the old one off and we'll compare them, and then I'll put this one on and hopefully it'll work. At least it better work. If it don't work, I guess I'll have to take it back. Well, okay then. So there's not a whole lot of difference because this is the exact same thing as I have here already. This one is, I mean, it's an exact copy of what exactly what I already have. It must have been replaced at some point in this truck's life. Imagine that, 26-year-old truck with 205,000 miles on it. It's had parts put on it at one point in time. Damn it, that's bad. Anyway, I did not replace this myself, but the previous owner must have done it. I did replace the original clutch when I bought this truck, but the dual mass flywheel wasn't even rattling when I replaced it. But it had the original dual mass flywheel in it, and I replaced it because the clutch actually started to slip. So yeah, and let's see. So yeah, all we got to do now is put this one down in, clip that on, bolt that on, bolt this on, and we should have clutch. Should. Well, I don't know if this thing recorded or not, but anyway, probably not. So I just showed you how to do this, but I guess I'll tell you again anyway. Why not? Our slave cylinder, it just clips on, and then that white piece there, you have to cut that so it can expand and be its normal self. That's pretty much it for down here. That thing, like I said, it just clips on and done and over with. Yes, I know I need more junk in my shop, but anyway, this is what it is. Next up, two 12mm nuts back there. If you don't have a ratchet wrench, you'll probably hate life, but it can be done. Okay, so got that bolted in. I told you wrong. It is a 13mm, not a 12. And like I said, if you do not have ratcheting wrenches, you may hate your life, but you can do it. Next up is to put my fancy rig together in the cab here. And for that venture, you can't go because, well, I don't hardly fit up in there, much less with the camera and whatever else. And plus that, and it's a way that I don't like to contort, so I'm probably going to say things that I shouldn't say. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, and here we have it. I can't see what I'm looking at now. Oh wait, there it is, center of the screen. Nice and easy, should last a long time. If it doesn't last a long time, well, you could fix it. But that's that. Other than I gotta put the clutch switch back in and make a few electrical connections that I have to take apart to get in there. That's all of that. So there we go. Excuse the baldness, but anyway, it is what it is. That's that. I think this is gonna cost you, or well, that's gonna cost you about 200 bucks from Napa. So not a whole lot, or well, more than you could probably get one for online. I looked it online, but you know what? I called my Napa and they said, well, we'll have it tomorrow. Okay. I think you could get them online for like 90 bucks or something, but I wasn't waiting 4 or 5 days because, well, I don't need this truck every day. When I need it, I need it. So there you go. Again, what do I do with that? That is the part number. It is, like I said, they're about 200 bucks, but again, I try and avoid online shopping, just because I'll end up with FedEx delivering it and it'll take like 6 years for it to get here. So that being said, thanks for watching. I had to put this clutch switch back in, and oh, what? Let me double check the fluid level real quick, I guess, make sure it's actually full. I should have done that before I got started, I guess. But whatever, right? One thing at a time. Don't want to do it all at once. That ain't no fun. It would appear to be full. It is full. The thing popped up. There's a diaphragm in there. If it raises up when you poke the lid off, it's full. So there we go. All in all, the whole thing probably doesn't hold 3 ounces of fluid. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back later. You can see that pile of boxes over there. That's for the D9 job. Once we get the stuff back from machine shop, we'll see what we need to do with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back later, and we'll see you.